What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Black Lagoon, this time with episode 11. Looking forward to this one. We had a really awesome arc in the last few episodes with the badass maid, who I absolutely love. But interesting preview for this episode and what I imagine will be the kind of final two episodes. I think we saw some Chinese characters. I'm not sure if they're going to be having anything to do with Revy, because I think we learned that she's part American, part Chinese, I think it was. So maybe we might see some people from her past, but yeah, looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Although on that point, I will have to probably break some unfortunate news. Although again, there's not too many people that watch this. On that point, I probably won't be continuing this series, unfortunately, on my channel at least. Again, I'm enjoying it quite a lot so far. It's just a shame that yeah, the videos aren't doing too well at all, which is yeah, obviously tells me whether to keep watching something or not. Sometimes I will just keep watching something on the channel even if it's not getting a hell of a lot of views or likes or comments or whatever. Again, I like this show, I'd like to continue it, but there's other shows I'd also like to watch that I'll be putting in its place. And again, I'll just watch this in my own time. It's also quite interesting as well because I put out polls for people to vote on the anime I watch, and both of the winners of those polls, the reactions haven't been too popular at all. Whereas where I just like bring out some random ass anime to watch, like Natsume Yujin show for example, I just decided to watch that and it's doing well. Oh, I might do less polls as I go forward. Like I said, I feel like every time there is a winner, the videos aren't that popular, which is strange. You'd usually hope the most popular one voted for would be popular to watch as well, relative to my channel, of course. Mr. Chang. The rip-off. Is that what it's called? The rip-off church. I think we did actually hit that, didn't we? Bulgarian geezer. What was in that? But yeah, that image would be horrible actually. That thing getting squished like that. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'll be fessing up whatever and not have that happen to me. US Embassy. Uncle fucking Sam, bro. Isn't Uncle Sam like the name for like your creepy uncle? Pretty sure there's a horror movie surrounded. Who was that again? It was Uncle Sam. Sorry guys, I will just I want to Google that quickly again. I'm pretty sure there was a horror movie I've watched with someone in like an uncle. I think it's Uncle Sam. I could be totally like mixing this up. Uncle Sam. He's the guy who's like pointing, right? Yeah, yeah, he's this guy. That's all I know him from. I don't actually know who this is, but yeah, it's the pointing guy. Again, there's a horror movie I've watched with this guy in. Oh, it is this one. Oh, it is just called Uncle Sam. It's been ages since I watched it, and it's very cheesy. It's quite fun, really cheesy. It's not anything amazing, but yeah, for us horror fans, bad stuff is good. Good stuff is good. Bad stuff is good. That's what's great about horror movies. Although there are those that are like Truth or Dare that are just bad, like the Bye Bye Man. I remember I was really hyped to watch the Bye Bye Man. It sounded like a really interesting concept, but my god, that thing was absolutely arse. I watched Smile 2 last night and I was really disappointed in that. And seemingly having glowing reviews from everyone, and I just thought it was a rehash of the first one in a different outfit, and it wasn't nearly as shocking or good. Also, being someone that's immune to jump scares, there's a shitload of jump scares that just were not good. As much as I don't get affected by jump scares, I can tell which ones are good or not. They weren't. Two days. I'll be your Jew. Oh dear. Right, why? How's that fair? Why do we have to pay for this? Saw a really funny post from some Japanese people on Twitter yesterday about Chinese people being really aggressive. The video, the context of the video was a Chinese zoo. They were just chucking chickens to the lions. Not the workers, the people that booted back. Yeah. Yeah, they were just the spectators were just chucking chickens to some lions, like normal people. They were like, "This totally sums up Chinese people." I was like, some. Again, there's always exceptions. Much as stereotypes can be true. Really? Someone she actually admits she's not to their level of. Interesting. Oh. Thanks for mentioning that now. Password. Ban Kang Antang. Oh. Recognize this voice actor. What the hell is that thing? Ugh, what is that thing? I'll leave that dirty ass thing on the bed like that. Or earwax at the bottom. Oh, he looks pretty Asian to be fair. This guy. Which is quite rare actually in anime. You don't see too many Asian people in anime. Funnily enough. Interesting on that point. I saw a whole thread about people saying Americans especially really think yeah, it was a really popular post. A lot of people agreeing with it about the fact that anime characters are Japanese, and a lot of them are. And there is, don't get me wrong, there is quite a few anime with actual Asian looking anime characters, but for the most part, the designs are based on Western kind of people. I find there's so many examples out there. Pretty much every shonen is seemingly based off. Yeah, and on this point, a lot of the time these designs are just kind of made up. They're not especially from one certain place. They are just what the author wants to draw. But yeah, I saw some just wrong point of people saying that almost all anime characters are Asian, and especially Japanese, and that's just not the case. I don't think. I think it was a post talking about again how Americans want to kind of Americanize anime and see the characters as American and Western rather than Asian, the kind of birthplace of the anime. But I don't really agree with that statement. Again, this is one of the only kind of Asian looking characters we've got in the show so far, and we've met quite a few Asian characters, haven't we? Like I said, Revi's Chinese. That Mr. Chong, he looks Chinese to be fair. I mean, unless you're stupid, it's certainly noticeable. But yeah, people just want to make political points and so on. It's just like a bit. I hate the state of the internet nowadays. I think it's gone to shit, to be honest with you. I think it's gone to absolute shit. Mr. Ken. Yeah, you go. Alright. I was gonna say, this guy is lucky he doesn't know who he's talking to. Yeah, I initially thought when he came, what are these shots of Remy in this episode? By the way, already wide open. Yeah, I thought initially when he came over, he's going to ask him to stop smoking. That's what would be obviously happening nowadays. But I think the inside smoking ban was in like the early 2000s in the UK anyway, which is quite a lot later than I thought it was. But yeah, you're allowed to like smoke in pubs and restaurants and such until like the early 2000s, I think. And nowadays in the UK, they want to fucking stop you smoking outside. It's insane. I don't smoke anymore, but it's someone that used to smoke. It's insane. I think I'm wrong. You want to stop people smoking, but people always do bad stuff. And our current prime minister wants to ban smoking outside restaurants and pubs, and it's just ridiculous. Is it the password? Is that Zambia you're talking about? Zamboigia, I think they said. Doesn't look too African. But probably not. I quite like this guy as well. This is a shame. It's quite amazing how no one got shot there. Where was this guy hiding? Oh shit, Rock's been fucking captured. As well as the briefcase. Ah dear. He's got a similar line delivery to the Russian woman. Not kind of quite like perfect Japanese. I think we saw her in the preview. I think she's a Chinese woman. Oh shit, she got kunai. Oh no, I think they're throwing knives actually. Although I think they mean the same thing. I don't know. Oh, she got that Ada Wong leg going on. I mean, obviously Ada Wong didn't like copyright legs or anything, but got that kind of Chinese kind of Ada Wong kind of swag. Man, what is with Revy and this is what women would call man spreading. What is with Wibby? Revy and the woman spreading in this episode, man. Eddie Reed. As I said, she's got an interesting line delivery. It is slightly different from the Russian ladies, but just as kind of not, just as imperfect. Benhua. Ah, she's Taiwanese. She'd probably be quite disrespected to the fact I called her Chinese then. I don't think they've got a great relationship, have they? Oh dear. But this guy looks quite a bit like me, doesn't he? But he's got a really weird colour to him, hasn't he? He's like grey. He's not like white, he's not black. Like he's like a dark grey colour. But yeah, he looks quite similar to me. Got the big nose, got the facial hair. What was that written on the light bulb? I won't bother sorting out the time. I've only got a minute left. Atsu. Atsu O. Don't know what that means. let's just hope we don't get any ball crunching. Go on, Rock, hold out. Although again, these guys are terrifying people. Like I said at the start, if I ever was in this situation and someone went like that, like they put like a nut, or it looked like they put potato in it, but yeah, if they put like a nut in a nut cruncher like that, then fuck that shit. No chance. That almost made me feel like, that makes me kind of feel sick just like thinking about it. If I actually saw that, ugh man, yeah, no chance. Maybe I say this even more because I got smacked in the balls on Saturday playing football. Someone booted it, hit me in the balls, and I felt sick for like an hour. Langley boys, Langley's in Britain? What's that about? I think Langley's in Britain, and I think I remember it being like quite posh. Yeah, I'm not too informed of that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, good episode here. Meeting a bunch of Chinese, Taiwanese people, Japanese. It's very Asian focused, this one. People, and we're looking for a briefcase. I'm not sure what's in the briefcase, but there's a whole kind of it's like 5 going about, and there's only one that's actually got the briefcase, and we need the password for it. And yeah, you get the gist of things. That I don't know the complete intricacies of what's going on here, of course, but we get the gist of what's going on. Interested to see more of these characters again. I quite like this Shuaha something along those lines. Quite like her character already, as little as we did get in the last kind of 5 minutes or so. Revy again, women spreading. Although that's the thing, in today's society, you'd be absolutely fine for saying someone's man spreading, but if I was to say woman spreading, I'd get so much shit for that. It's not a thing. Yeah, the internet in these days. But yeah, good setup here. Which is again interesting because we've only got next week's episode and that's it. So I imagine we're going to finish off. I'm not sure what the word for it is, but we're not going to have like a goodbye. We're not going to have like maybe a happy ending where we say goodbye to everyone for a little while or something, or like a usual kind of season finale. It will just be like the end of the action, and that'll be it till the next season. But as I did mention in the intro, unfortunately, I won't probably be covering next season on the channel, at least. Like I said, I will definitely be watching it in my own time because I enjoy the show, but as I said, it's just unfortunate it's not done too well on the channel, which again is not surprising for me considering how polls have gone on my channel. I get like again, it's interesting that hundreds of people vote for me to watch something, and then something that no one votes for, and I just randomly pick ends up being quite a bit more popular. So again, probably going to do that in the future, unfortunately for you guys. Again, I love to give you guys input and such, but it just yeah, never seems to work out too well, unfortunately. But again, thank you guys for watching. Again, let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next time for the final episode.